Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Today I learned a valuable lesson that when Windows wants to do updates, you just tell it to fuck off. And welcome back to Let's Play some more Grand Theft Auto 5, where I made a critical mistake today when I was at work, where I figured, you know, I've got about 35 minutes left of work. I can probably go... Well, actually, you know what? I think to save time, I want to go take the old cargo bob here. Wait a minute. What do we have this? I need you all at the lot at El Burro Heights for a face-to-face. Don't be late. Okay, well, that totally changes everything. And now Little Big Planet 3 version 1.26 is good. Yeah, I saw that I had an update, and so I was like, well, shit. I got about 35 minutes left of work. I might as well deal with it now. God, we're getting blown up right now. All right, what do you want?
So, it looks like we're ready to go with everything. Floyd don't think it's a good idea for us to meet at the condo, so maybe we should...
Tell Floyd it is a good idea to meet at the condo. It's a great idea. And tell him we need chips and dip and prostitutes.
Primarily clam dip, because that stuff's amazing. But I was like, alright, well, this is no big deal. You know, I'll be able to get this thing done before I close up the shop, and it'll be good. So I decided to do this shit, and I kid you not, that thing took nearly 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours. God, I just got home from work, you know, not like, oh, I don't know, about 10 minutes ago, and it's like almost 8:30. It's ridiculous. I'm fucking pissed. I had stuff to do with my evening, and I got to sink in an extra, you know, like hour and a half of my time into just sitting there in the dark. Because, you know, it's like, please don't unplug your computer, blah, blah, blah. And because you know, the battery wasn't very high up on that, I knew that if I did that, totally gonna screw myself over. And so I just sat there like a dumbass, just twiddling my thumbs and jacking off in empty space. Maybe not the jacking off part, but maybe I was. There's no way that you can confirm or deny that I was doing that, so... You know, we'll leave that one up to your interpretation. Actually, what I was doing is I was helping my good friend Najib. He's wanting to get into doing stuff like this, and so he went out and bought you know, the game capture device today, and so he was just asking me for various tips and stuff on how to get it all set up. He's Turkish, and so the gaming market, as far as like streaming stuff, is a fairly new concept in Turkey, and so he's really wanting to check the whole thing out. I just realized I'm driving directly towards that and not where I should probably be going. Where's the bee at? Oh, it's down here. Okay, actually we're still headed the right way. We're just gonna divert a little bit. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, nope. No. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I guess that the game streaming market in Turkey is still pretty damn new. From what he was telling me, you know, as far as like the quality of the internet there, pretty bad in comparison to here. I think like, you know, maximum bandwidth there is probably like, oh, I don't know, 20 to 30 Mbps, which isn't terrible. I mean, God, I think about the days when I had, you know, 56K dial-up. It's like, God, if I would have known that 20 or 30 megabits per second was a thing, I'd be like, dear God, let me take that. But and then games are really expensive there. They're like $100 a pop, so you know, not everybody really has the opportunity to be able to afford those little bastards. So he's wanting to, you know, kind of cash in on that while you know, strike while the iron's hot. And so I was, I was getting them all situated and getting them all helped out with that. So it's pretty cool. It's, you know, it's actually really nice to be able to, you know, be like the senior in that situation. Oh God, no, this is fine, whatever. We're gonna have to jump back on the freeway, but whatever. Kinda ruined that one. Or can I just do this? Or is this gonna take me, that's gonna take me entirely the wrong way. Or is this going to work? Did it work? Are we going the right way? We are going the, haha, see? Every once in a while, you just gotta defy the laws of both, you know, gravity and the ones set in place by your local authorities. It's all good. I'm kind of interested in what's going to be going on with the old you know, federal bureau here. That ought to be fun. Those missions were pretty interesting. I don't know if they're going to be more interesting than what we did in our last mission with doing that whole cargo bob thing. That was awesome. Blowing up all these military personnel and vehicles and then and stealing a chopper right out of their base.
We're straight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You killed people, you tortured people, committed a litany of other crimes. Oh, we're so straight.
Here's Trevor.
Great! Look at
Take your shades off, man. It's nighttime.
Shitbags and their favorite stoolie. What's he been telling you?
Oh, he just said how you guys were happy to help the government in any way you can.
Oh, really?
I'd be a lot happier to do it if you took your godforsaken Corey Hart shades off.
Thing which we did, then our past indiscretions would be forgotten in a haze of patriotic fervor.
Who told you that? Did I tell you that? I'm in charge here, Fruity. Me! You understand?
Not quite. Can you explain that again?
What I was saying! Oh, you're good. The three cunts.
Listen, we need help with something else. Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
Weird. Would have never guessed.
Not your bit, right?
Yes, but we're corrupt in a good way.
But the agency, they want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem.
And now they've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials.
Really? And where are they getting that from?
Drugs. Those bastards love to sell drugs.
Who doesn't?
I think we're going to use this
They're
money
like,
to finance a war on our streets.
well,
And
I mean,
then
yeah.
you boys to requisition that money for us.
The bonds are leaving the terminal in an armored car.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. We don't have time to prepare the right way.
It's not my concern. I cannot allocate any more resources to this.
You'll be fine.
Fuck you, Dave.
Who's this other dude with the badge? Just like the plain blue shirt.
Done with us?
You know, fuck you.
Hey, look, man. It is what it is. Now, how the fuck we gonna get this done?
I don't know. I got it. Classic blitz play. It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck to sack 'em. We get some disguises, and we're golden. We just gotta hope like hell these are the kind of agency men that don't carry a panic button with them. If they are, we deal with it. If and when.
If and motherfucking when.
I will keep my eyes peeled, General.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, no problem. No, really.
Alright. I don't know how he got his truck here, but considering we were driving an entirely different vehicle on the way here, but hey, you know, if we can magically just exchange one vehicle for another on a whim, then I guess we'll just have to roll with that. I mean, hell, if I could, you know, trade in my Volkswagen Jetta for a fucking Celine S7 on my own beck and call, then I would love to do that. So, here we go. Give me that conference call.
Details. We'll need boiler suits and masks for this job. Garbage truck. Let's get one from your park. Bring it back through the lot. And there's an auto repair place by the airport where we can get a tow truck. What else? Yeah. Getaway. That would be nice. Get something fast and discreet. We park it off the road, a good distance from the lot. And make sure it ain't near something we'll crash into driving off. That's it. All right, man, I got you, dog.
What? Huh? I missed that. Maybe shout a little louder?
Fight me.
He's like, well, I mean, can you blame me? I don't have any freaking windows on this truck. I did not think ahead for this. Okay, so we've got a bunch of different things that would need to happen right now. Apparently 4 of them. So what comes first? Where exactly are we? We're really close to this one. So I say we take that one first. I don't know what it's going to end up being, but we're going to take whatever this one is. I'm assuming... Let's see, this vehicle is owned by Trevor and cannot be used as a getaway vehicle. Weird! Boy, I would have never guessed. I really wanted to have a completely open-ended vehicle that's just ripe for the shooting as our getaway vehicle. And this thing's not even that fast. It's like driving a damn Ford with a governor on. Okay. Oh, we get to take the garbage truck. Nice. Garbage, garbage. Truck, truck. Where the hell is it? I don't see a garbage truck Oh, I see. It's getting away. Well, we won't let that happen for long. I wonder if this is the garbage truck of that Philadelphia field goal kicking guy from the movie. Was that Tony Danza that played that? I don't remember. Excuse me, young sir with the little pricks thing on the side. I'm just gonna have to take this for me.
You don't want to end up in the back of this.
Maybe you do. You might find something cool in there. Okay, so hey, alright, well, you know, maybe you shouldn't have been in the way. Oh, dude, come on. Who was really in their right mind to call the cops on that right away? I have an idea. I know exactly where I can go to lose him. If I can beat him to the pass. Oh, God. This thing does not handle great. I need to get up here. We get up here, we're in the clear. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you're throwing up quicker. Oh, boy. Come on, use that horsepower, young gentleman. There we go. They're not coming up here. They won't see me. Or maybe they will. I don't know. If they do, that'd be hilarious. You're like, dude. Wait a minute. We got butt lovers and little pricks, huh? That's both fantastic and horrible advertising at the same time. Okay, is he coming up this way? If he is, I'm ready to throw down. Dude, come on. They just assume that every garbage truck they see in the mountains is automatically the one they were looking for, huh? Oh, he's gone. What the hell? And then he just, like, start coming up here. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna say I didn't see anything. I know he's up there. I know he killed somebody. But you know what? That guy was an asshole. He did. I invited him to my Christmas party. You know what he brought me? He brought me half a sack of coffee grounds. And they weren't even good. At least if they would have been high quality, I would have been happy. But no, you know what he brought me? He brought me Seattle's best. Nobody likes Seattle's best coffee. Not even Seattle's best. They're just there because it's money. Okay, so we got ourselves a nice little pile of goods. We can hide the bodies in there, and the salt turns the bodies into mummies, and then we can recreate the smash hit from whatever year that was, the Mummy. Not the one with the rock, because I don't know. I don't think we really need that in our lives. Die Already 4, because Die Already 1, 2, and 3 were just not quite enough. They really needed to nail that in one more time. You thought that he died already enough. He did not. This summer, coming to a big screen near you. He's gonna die already all over again. Okay. Let's just get this thing. They really, really wanted us to take this thing as far as possible. My question is, are they going to have us literally go get everything by ourselves, or are Michael and Franklin actually going to take care of some of this? Something tells me we're going to have to go do it all by ourselves. Leave the garbage truck. Painfully close to the entrance. Maybe a little too close for our own good, and we'll jump in the we'll jump in the good one. We do have to do every one of these on our own. That's fantastic. Well, let's go for this one then. So it sounds like, you know, this episode's just going to be, you know, getting some setup for this fantastic heist, and I'm super down with it. Yeah, please ask them what they're doing. I'd love to know.
Truck's there now, so don't you bother.
Oh, alright. So wait, he called a conference call just for them to pick up the phone to hear him say that and then hang up? Why didn't he just send him a text message instead? Oh, well, whatever. This vehicle can be used as a getaway vehicle. Interesting. We're not going to use it, though. I think that we'll probably use something else. I think the getaway vehicle will probably be the last thing that we mess around with. Oh, yes. Okay, by the way, well, since I have you guys here and there's not a terrible large amount of dialogue, I'd love to get this thing off my chest because it's weird. And I read about it the other day, and I did not realize that this was actually a legitimate thing that people are doing. But apparently there's a thing going on in the world that we live in where people are legitimately getting married to themselves. You ever heard about this? I just read about this, and apparently it's like taking taking the country by storm. People are practicing what they call, I think it's called sologamy, sologamy, the act of being married to oneself. And it's such a freaking thing that people would do these days. They're like, well, you know, I've had so many awful experiences with dating other people that, you know what, I just don't even want to deal with it anymore. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get married to me. And apparently, like, there's a company that you can you know, do this whole thing through, where like you order like this $200 box from them or whatever. And it has, you know, like all the materials that you need in order to pull off this getting married to yourself thing. Like, it actually has a ring in there. Like, it actually has your married to yourself wedding ring. I'm dead serious. It's so stupid. Oh my god! we were getting towed by another tow truck for a moment. Oh, that was rad. But, like, that seems like such an absurd thing. Like, imagine being the parents of you know, your son or daughter. I would assume probably most likely daughter that would be doing this. Imagine being the parents of your daughter getting married to herself and having a wedding ceremony devoted to herself. She says wedding vows to herself and ends up what? Like I'm trying to imagine like how this process goes down. Like, do you have your first dance with yourself? Do you have a wedding cake with just yourself on it? You know, do you actually have like a pastor out there that says, "I now pronounce yourself married to yourself"? Like, I don't. There's so many things. Like, do you actually get like a marriage license that's just saying you're married to yourself? Like, what the fuck? It's such a confusing thing to think about. Like, is that something that's even regularly recognized? I don't even know. And, like, if you want to get divorced, like, how do you go through the process of divorcing yourself? I'm so confused by that. But, I don't know, dude. We live in weird times where people will just do some strange-ass things. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. Just got done with this one as well. So, you go right ahead and tell me that. Alright, we got that tow truck. So, this leaves us with two things. It leaves us with getting what, the costumes for this, getting the boiler costumes or whatever the hell he was talking about, and then I can't remember what the other thing was. What either way, we have two things left to get. So I think we're gonna stop right here for the time being, and when we come back on the next episode of Let's Play Grand Theft Auto 5, we're going to spend that episode getting the other two components of this little heist deal here. And then if we have enough time, we'll jump right into it and get the damn thing underway. What is this H? I'd love to know. Oh, it's the Merryweather heist. Okay, so once we get the little setup pieces done, then we can actually pop right over there and do the damn heist. So, with that said, my friends, we're going to stop right here. This has been your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching. And if you're planning on marrying yourself, just don't do it. For God's sakes. Please, just don't. If you invite me to your getting married to yourself wedding, I don't know if I'm going to accept it or not. And I don't mean that to be an asshole. It's just kind of weird. So, you guys take care. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.